They gotta learn on a big patient anyway.
All right, so let's
Gonna be the hardest one.
AP with the cubitus
put
chest.
a sheet on. You don't have to open it up all the way. Just, yeah, like, yeah, like that. Okay. So this is where our free cassette comes. So go ahead and lay it on the table. Don't hit your head on the tube, please.
And y'all gonna have to x-ray my head. I'ma see.
That's why you wanted to go there.
So before you lay down,
She thinks she's getting a little nap in.
I need a nap. So before you lay down, for the decubitus, you have to use some sheets to build up the patient. What I mean by building up is when she's gonna lay on her right side, this cassette is going to be over here, right? If I don't lift her body up, there's a chance that I might clip some of her tissue. So you want to build that patient up, okay? All right, Miss Danny, lay on this sheets for me. Come, scoot all the way up.
I'm not up.
Scoot all the way up. There you go. Good. That right arm is gonna go straight out like you're swimming. There you go.
Oh.
Okay. If someone could come on this side to hold my cassette, don't trip over this red basket. All right. So, from the wall bucky, for me to face the tube towards her, what button should I use?
You should,
The gray
it's
one?
the one all the way on the right, the one where it's right there by you.
Is that gray?
The all the way on the right is the gray one.
Okay, great.
So
Oh,
it's gonna
this
let me
is gray.
angle it.
Okay, so
I
that
want
one
to
ain't
bring
it.
the tube to
Around.
face her.
Purple?
Yes.
Okay.
Be gentle. All right, that's it. Now, when you hit the light, please tell your patient to close their eyes, because you don't want to blind them. You can use the gray button.
Uh-oh, you gonna break it.
Okay. Put it somewhere close to facing Danny. Now, first thing is raise up the table so you're comfortable. Work at your level of your hips. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so close your eyes, Danny. I'm gonna raise it up so it's somehow pointing at the chest. Right?
Okay.
Got it so far? Okay. So we want to make sure that the patient is not rotated and there's no OID. So Danny, if you could bring your back so it's touching the cassette back here. There you go, perfect. Bring this right shoulder back. So you have to give your patient specific direction. I didn't just tell her, scoot back. I told her, bring that right shoulder back, okay? And how do we check for rotation? So if I put my elbow on her shoulder, sorry, let's go down that way. If I put my elbow on her shoulder and my fingertips on her hip, it should somehow make a straight line.
Am I tilted?
Yeah, she's pretty good. Another way to check is check if her hips, her left hip and her right hip are on the same plane. Right now, does it look straight to you? No. Yes. So her left hip needs to go forward. Perfect. Beautiful. That's how we fix rotation.
Watch the big girl. We gonna always say, it's gonna be hard with big people.
Patient, be good patient, please.
I'm just telling them, it was hard doing fat people.
All right, so centering. For our AP chest, what was the centering from earlier? MSP and what?
And
T7.
Yeah,
So how do we find her MSP? Have her pointer juggle a notch.
no, back in it.
Girl, that's pretty good. And T7, how do we find it? Remember I said it's at the level of the armpit? So So have her put her arm down, her armpit's right there. So we need to go down a little bit, right? See that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I moved my CR, what do I need to do? You may notice that it's hard to see the IR, right? Well, we can open up the light field.
So you
Sorry.
still be a 14 by 7, what is that, 17 by, what is that? 14 by 17, whatever?
Mhm.
Okay.
So, step, like, toward, yes. So you see, you need to open the light field all the way up for you to be able to see on some patients. Now, have the patient lift the arm up.
Like over my head?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you can see clearly. See that? Is it lined up right now? No.
Oh, I can't see this.
We need to bring it down this way. Hit the light for me. So the black line needs to line up with this strip right here. Okay? Alright, so that's lined up. Bring your arm down for me. What do we need to make sure? We only want an inch of light above her shoulders. Right now, it looks like it's going past the cassette, so I want to fix that. We can stop right there. Only 1 inch, right? So that's fixed. What else needs to be fixed? Do we need to x-ray the wall?
No.
No. So we need to, bring it down to the cassette. You can go ahead and lift that left arm up. We want to bring it down to the cassette. It does not need to go past this black area. Right there is perfect. I can go in a little bit more actually. Good. So now we have our centering to the MSB and T7. We're centered to our IR. Our collimation is fixed, right? Before you say x-ray, make sure this left arm's out of the way. Don't leave it down and say x-ray. That's a positioning error. Last thing before we say x-ray, we want that marker. Why should I use the left marker and not the right?
Because the left is down.
No, right
No,
is
I'm right
down.
now.
So if I wanted to mark the right side, am I gonna go digging in the patient?
No.
So you wanna leave the left marker for the side up. Decubitus, you always
Side.
mark the side up.
Oh, I was thinking side down.
Decubitus.
Okay.
Bring this cassette closer.
So side down is everything else. The cubitus is side up?
So for wall booking and, positions of dealing with that, it's the side that's touching. For decubitus, it's always mark the side that's up.
Okay.
Also, you may be confused because her MSP may look off-centered. It's okay. When patients have tissue, it moves, right? So don't be confused. Go by their jugular notch. Also, if you hit the laser, oh, it doesn't want to come down all the way. Just follow the black line to make sure it's going in between their legs. So that's another way also. What should our SID be for a chest? Gerald, I know you know the answer.
No, I'm a bit slow this morning.
72. So how do we check SID on a free cassette?
You man.
Yes. So
All the way to the.
all the way to the detector. So don't move in. So I don't want you to measure like this when it's going at an angle.
Okay.
I want you to raise it up so it's kind of at the same level and hold it till it beeps. What does it say?
I believe it's
62. So we need to
Go back.
move it back. Blue. Hold this for me, Desmond, please. 67, so we differently. 72. Alright, thank you, ma'am. When you let go of the tape, please make sure you grab it so it doesn't go snapping back. So now we're at 72. We raised the 2 up, right? So we need to do what? Fix it. Close your eyes for me. Point point your jugular notch for me if you could? Beautiful. Okay, you can leave that arm relaxed. What do I need to fix now? Yes. And then you see there's some past on the light, on the wall right there? You see that? So. Okay. That's it. X-ray. Or sorry, go for your breathing. Take a deep breath in, blow it out. Another deep breath in, hold that breath, breathe. X-ray. Ooh, I'm going all
It's
kinds.
okay, you need that now.
Yeah. Don't be confused. You may notice that the collimation here says 9x8. It's okay. Because we're on free cassette, it's not talking to the computer. It's not a computer, right? So it's not gonna give you the accurate numbers.
It doesn't have the information.
So collimation, judge it based on what you see, not past our cassette. And that's how you do a decubitus.